It's Life with Marlene, your channel for all things Florida. I thought I'd come on for a little bit just to say hello. I know that I haven't been live for a while, for you guys know the reason, everything that's happening in Florida that has happened. So I just wanted to come on a very positive and a high note to say happy anniversary to my mom and my dad. It would have been their 60th anniversary. And while they are no longer living, we can still honor people that have passed on. For me, um, celebrating my parents' anniversary every year, even though they are no longer living, it gives me something to think about the memories and the fun things that we have been through. I always try to focus my mind on the positive things and not on the negatives. So with all that being said, I want to say a happy anniversary to my parents. I just premiered the video. If you want to find out some more about, I shared some things in that video that was just uploaded about my parents and their life. But one thing about when somebody that you love, when they're not here anymore, when they're no longer living, as the ones that have to live our life without them, it's tough. It's hard, and you have those hills and those valley moments where sometimes you're just in a really good space and you're positive and you're very very happy, but then you have your moments because you're human and you miss them and you cry or you're sad or you think of something. For me, the hardest part of missing my parents is when I see somebody who has their cologne on, like somebody just walks past with either my mom or my dad's cologne or their perfume, or I see a place that they would like to eat. It's certain things that can kind of trigger you, but I'm trying my best to focus my mind on positive things and to not worry, but to not let my mind go to that negative space. Hi, Miss Betty. How are you doing? Welcome. I try my best to not let my mind go to negative spaces. I try my best to think about positive things and things that we can all learn, right? There's always something that we can learn from others. And I don't know if you've ever been fortunate enough, I don't know if you've ever been blessed enough to have had people come in your life and change your life forever. And I can say that about my parents. And some of it is in a good way and some of it is in a bad way, because I believe in not letting negative things that happen to you in your life get you off track from your purpose. Hey, Realist, how are you doing? Welcome. I believe in not letting negatives in life get you off track from your purpose. So that's what I'm dedicating today to. I wanted to come on really early and talk about, you know, the legacy and the life of my parents. My parents were married. They lived to be up to their 53rd wedding anniversary, and they passed 7 years ago now, both of them collectively. But every year on their anniversary, I honor them by, talking about them. I give back into causes, which is going to be part of my day today. Hey, DJ Ron, how are you doing? Welcome. That's how I honor my parents every single year on their anniversary and on also on the anniversary of their passing. I love to give back to causes that my parents were involved in. Hey Jennifer, how are you doing? Welcome. I like to give back to causes my parents were involved in. My dad was a former police officer. My mother was a former nursing assistant. My father was a former teacher as well. So I like to give back to the things that they were very interested in. My mom was very interested in the elderly, helping the elderly. So I usually volunteer my time for some elderly people, give back of my time. Every once in a while, when I miss my mom, I honor her by going and giving back to people in the community and helping them. Oh, I'm so. I'm so. I'm trying my best to turn negatives into positives. And today I'm making a choice to make today a positive, great, and amazing day. So because I'm going to honor my parents today. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm about to get out of here in probably about an hour, but I wanted to do a live stream because I haven't been live in a while. I've just been uploading videos, but I want you guys to know all is well here. I'm getting back on, well, not all is well because a lot of things has happened, but I'm going to give you an updated live just dedicated to that. Maybe tomorrow I'll go live and talk about some things that happened that I haven't put in videos or anything. We'll talk about all about that, but today I'm just dedicating today to celebrating love, celebrating courage and resiliency, and to anybody who is in a committed relationship, romantic relationship, celebrate the love that you have while you have it. There's always going to be ups and downs in every relationship. There's going to be positives and negatives, and out here on social media, people don't, they only want to share the positive things, like, when something great happens or all the glitz and glam or going on fancy vacations. But today I want to celebrate those who are, working through the struggles, health problems, financial issues, just getting older. So much things happen in relationships that I wanted to put a positive spin on today, and to not talk about negative things in the relationship, that of course there are negatives, and I can't imagine how my parents stayed together for over, 50 50 plus years and didn't strangle each other. It's a marvel, it's a miracle to me, in a world of people who walk away, but they not only stuck together, they raised 10 children, they also raised grandchildren. They got involved with career and causes. So there's a lot of resiliency. And I wanted to talk about that to anybody who is in a romantic relationship, whether you're married or you're dating or whatever the case is. Don't give up on a good relationship. I remember when my mom and my dad used to say that, people always celebrate the big milestones like the anniversaries, but what about making it through, um, when you lost a job, when you have a child that has, um, mental issues or is a difficult child to raise, but you stand firm as a united front together. So I have a lot of respect for my parents in that I know that was not easy. I know there was a lot of struggles in parenting, in life, in just being yourself, but they stayed committed to each other. They stayed committed to their children. One thing that I can say about my parents, I'm not like, oh, I had perfect parents, because I didn't. I think every family has their more downs than ups, but through it all, they were great parents. And they didn't leave their children. They provided for their children. They didn't make any excuses. They weren't lazy. And I'm grateful for that as a woman today, because I can look back and see, man, think about all the things that they went through. They went through segregation. They went through immigration, raising children, getting older together, being sick, loss. My parents did lose two of their children in various ways. And to think about everything that people go through in this life, people only ever talk about the positive things, but what about the times where you had every reason to walk away from the relationship, but you didn't? And I know that there were many times where my mom and my dad, or both of them sometimes at the same time, they got on each other's nerves. It's just what happens in relationships. People get on each other's nerves. And my one thing I'll say about my dad is that I learned from my father to speak less, to say less, and to prove who you are and not just say it. So I can always remember my dad always saying, prove who you are. And that shows to me like a as a woman, show who you are, prove who you are, and not just listen to other what other people say or what other people are doing. And especially in this age of social media where people are showing like this glamorous life with glitz and glamour, fancy vacations. But what about the people who are struggling in their day-to-day life? I give everybody who stays committed and loyal to their spouse or significant other a lot of props because there's a lot of temptation out here. There's a lot of negatives, and there's a lot of reasons why people can walk away. So I just wanted to come on really quickly to say that if you have a good person, make sure you're telling your good woman or your good man that you appreciate one another. I get it. I know that everybody gets on everybody's nerves. I know that, but we're all human. We all make mistakes. But if you have a good woman or you have a good man, make sure you're saying that. I appreciate you being committed to me. I appreciate your loyalty. I appreciate the way you treat me. I appreciate the personal growth that we've made together. Whatever it is, wherever you have grown from, because I know that in every relationship it has its highs and it has its lows, so there's all of those things. So, make sure you celebrate your woman, make sure you celebrate your man. And I just wanted to hop on really quickly and to say happy anniversary to my parents. Happy 60th anniversary. We celebrate you. We love you. We honor you today. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to give back to a cause that my mom was very involved in, and that's helping the elderly. I'm going to go to a nursing home and volunteer some of my time to sit down and pour some love into some people that in today's society gets thrown away. Nobody really thinks about who people were. They only think about who they are at the moment. So I want to celebrate all of those who gave their whole life as whatever career, whatever they did as a parent, whatever they did as an auntie, as an uncle, whoever, celebrate love. So that's what I came on today to say. Celebrate love, not only romantic love, but celebrate the people who love you. In today's society, people really don't talk about that. Celebrate people who pour into you, who support you, who encourage you, and love you for who you are. And I am proud to say I was raised by two strong and courageous parents. And I want to say I miss them, I love them, I honor them, and I always say, I hope I make them proud. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. That's all. I only wanted to come on here for 15 minutes and to do a little talking, to tap in, to let you guys know I'm still here. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to go live and talk about some hurricane updates. And I think I do have to talk about some things that I'm going to be using now that I am not using the higher level of StreamYard. I'll be talking about that on tomorrow. So look forward to seeing that. And I want you all to know I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Those who are new here, those who have been rocking with me for a while, my amazing moderators, realists, DJ Ron, Jennifer. I don't think she's here right now, but Jackie Gaines, Miss Nexie, Geo, a lot of people who pour into me. I got to say thank you because I've had my really low points in the past few days, but I've had some great people that have checked on me and supported me and encouraged me, and I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. I really appreciate it. And I'm about to get out of here and go and do what I'm supposed to do. So thank you guys for your support. And if you have not checked out the video that I made about my parents' 60th anniversary, check it out. Everybody have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.